Hey, it's your girl Lalah Hathaway. Keep it locked right here at Concert Daily.
I am sitting here with the wonderful, amazing Lalah Hathaway. It is a dream come true.
Oh, thank you.
It is honestly surreal, and it's an honor.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes. So, just to start off from the jump, you are coming out with another album.
Yes, live album, Lalah Hathaway Live, October 30th in stores and online. I'm really excited.
Yes, and you recorded this specially at a special place.
Yeah, we recorded a large part of the record at the Troubadour in Los Angeles, which is where my father recorded Donny Hathaway Live.
Yes, yes. Tonight, this was the second night here at Howard Theater, and it's right down the street from Howard University, which you have definitely a good connection with your parents both being alumni. Did you feel the love tonight?
I did. I always do. DC is a really great place for me. I think, my album is mostly fan funded, and most, I'd say like 80% of the pledges, 70 to 80% of the pledges come from the DMV. So it's amazing.
That is really awesome. Yes, DC support. And I love how you did that actually. Pledge music.com, and you offered a lot of interesting things like a Grammy dress.
I offered a variety of things. No one bought my Grammy dress, and I'm actually glad because I'm going to keep it. One of the pledgers bought a song to be sung to her on stage, and we did that tonight. And that was very kind of rewarding for me. I liked it.
Yeah, and it was a song that's on the new album. Absolutely. That's going to be dropping on October 30th.
That's right. Lalah Hathaway Live. Yes. You heard it.
And the song, I'm not going to give it away, but it was a very powerful, relatable message, and it definitely touched me directly and immediately.
Thank you so much. I'm glad. Those are the types of songs I look for.
Yeah, you do that honestly, naturally in everything that you do. So just to have this new music is amazing. So let's go back a little bit. The good thing is that we already know that you have no problem with charting on any. You really don't. I think back to your first album all the way to the latest one that's been released, and you've always charted. So clearly people love your music. And so I like that fact because usually numbers, I don't really like to look things.
The thing that's important about the music is that we are able to take it to people. The numbers don't matter, the charts don't matter if we can't go somewhere and give it to people live. That's really the whole point of industry chat at all,
Right. So thinking back, because it's a lot that I'm trying to get to when it comes to the beginning of your journey. When you went to Berklee College of Music, which I also went there too. Yay!
What's your major?
Music business management.
Nice.
So you had a very focused path. I know this because I talked to Winston McCoo, who is also my mentor. Yes, and he said that you were always so focused. Really? Yes. And he said that even your practice method was very unique, and I think that probably plays a lot into your ear being so good.
I appreciate that. I don't really, I'm working on methods, and I find that as I grow and evolve, the methods change. Right now, I just sing a lot and listen to music, and that's kind of my practice. Winston was a very good friend of mine. Fun playing with him. I miss that environment of being with like-minded people that played music and being able to play music every single day. That was really my mode of practice. So really the best thing about being at Berklee was interacting with other musicians from all over the world, really being in that same mind frame of creating music and being creative. That was the best practice I could have gotten.
Honestly, the show that you did tonight actually gave me that Berklee vibe because it was amazing musicianship. And definitely your voice is an instrument. Let's not get that twisted. Because, again, your ear, it's almost like you can hear all the intricate notes in between. And that's amazing. And you have great breath control.
Thank you.
Yes. So when you were in Berklee, you actually was already signed.
Yeah, I got signed in college probably toward the end of college. And I used to take an Amtrak train from Boston to L.A., listen to songs, and the first record came out like a year after I got out of college.
Wow. So, and you wrote the entire album?
None of the songs on the album. It was kind of, I just sort of showed up where they told me to go. And really, a lot of my evolution has been being more creative and writing more and looking at art and art directing and thinking of videos and ways to present myself as a total sort of 360 artist.
Yes, and your mentality when just the thought process of you being a full artist. I heard you in another interview talk about how you kind of created your own website before it was really a popular thing. You had your own version of a Facebook and a Twitter before we knew what that even could be. How did you come up with these ideas in your head before?
I just like to hang out with people and play and talk to people. So it was really fascinating to me that I could find out what was happening on Friday night in South Africa at a club, or what was going on in Rotterdam at a club on Tuesday night. So people come in and post gigs all over the world. And so that, to me, it's really fascinating to talk to people about music and culture and art. And we had the Pink Room, and that's where that got started.
Wow, that's just amazing. You're just amazing all the way around. It's just, I know you're a human being, but I tell you, you are a very special one.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So let's just get into. Oh my goodness, there's so many songs. But let me talk about Joe Sample, the late Joe Sample, who is awesome. You did a collaboration CD with him, and you did some wonderful songs on there. One song in particular, "When Your Life Was Low." How did that come about? Because that really touches a lot of people.
Yeah, we were on the road. I've been playing with Joe Sample for many, many years, and we were on the road. We were in Japan. And we were having dinner between shows. He said, "You know what? We should make a record." And I said, We should do it when we go home." And we got home, and like 3-4 weeks later, we made that record. That song, I actually went to Joe's apartment and sat down with him and listened to a bunch of songs. He had a gang of songs on cassettes. He played his piano for me, and a lot of those songs were recorded by Randy Crawford in the 70s or 80s, and we re-recorded them. So that's how I found When Your Life Was Low. He played it for me, and he said, I've been trying to get somebody to record this song. And I said, I'm glad no one ever recorded it, because it's for me.
Oh, it definitely was for you. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have this new album coming out. It is a special album because it is Lalah Hathaway Live, which is almost reminiscent of Donny Hathaway Live. And it is much needed right now in this whole idea of music and where music needs to be sent out, how it needs to be received, because R&B today is not what it used to be. Soul is not what it used to be, and I'm glad that you're doing this now. My goodness. I wanted to definitely bring up the fact that, really quick, I know we have to wrap this up, but she DJs as well. What? DJ D.O. Yes. Okay.
I'm working on my DJ skills. I can't totally claim that yet because I'm kind of a scrub. But it's one of those things, like, there's so much within the world of music to learn. I'm learning new records doing it and just learning to listen doing it, so it's a lot of fun.
Yes, she's a jack of all trades. She's amazing at each thing. That's the craziest part. It's wonderful. Sitting here with you is really like one on my bucket list.
Thank you so much.
And I really wish you the best. I will always continue supporting you.
Thank you.
And, and
Are you a singer?
yes, I am. And I get a lot of, great advice.
alto?
I am an alto.
Yes. I'm professional, I can tell.
I get all the advice from you, so I tell you, it's a pleasure. Yes, thank you. And definitely make sure you go and get her new album coming out on October 30th.
Lalah Hathaway Live.
Yes, follow her on Twitter.
Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, the List app, Bebo, iMeme, Friendster.
She's naming ones I don't even know. Yes. Be connected. Thank you so much. It is an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.